How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. There is a lot of talk about the Bengals going offensive tackle or the Bengals going tight end in the first round of this year's 2023 NFL Draft. But I think one of the more overlooked positions that really is it possible the Bengals attack, it's the defensive line. And maybe not just the defensive line where they could use a pass rusher, but how about the interior of this defensive line? DJ Reader's contract coming up soon to be expiring. Will the Cincinnati Bengals re-sign DJ Reader? DJ Reader, it is hard to imagine this defense without him. We've seen what this defense is with him compared to what it is without him. He's a game changer for this defense. He's not a game wrecker by any stretch of the imagination, but he is certainly a game changer because of his ability to stuff that run game and turn a team into a one-dimensional offense. So the Bengals say, well, will they pay this guy on his third contract? Typically they don't. There's a good chance they don't. And you say, all right, will the Bengals be looking a different direction here and trying to find that next man up? Because that's a big hole. If you lose DJ Reader, and now you're gonna start questioning how effective this team is going to be at stopping the run. And again, they don't have the pass rush. So you say, how important is that? Do the Bengals look at a guy like Kalijah Cansey in the first round and say, yeah, we're going to jump on that. We need some offensive. We need a right tackle. We need some tight end. We're going to try to figure that out later. And I think that's one of the few scenarios that you say it works. Is you see a guy like Kalijah Cansey fall. I don't know if he's going to fall. Right now you're seeing him around the 20th pick, 25th round, 20 to 25th range there for where he's being picked in this year's draft. But you talk about an interior defensive lineman that can be that game wrecker for your team. He's got all the tools and capabilities of being that. He's a great pass rusher, and that's, again, why you're going to see this guy get grabbed early. But if you think about this guy could be a great pass rusher, he'd be like a Chris Jones or a Geno Atkins, and how that can change the dynamic of this defense. Being able to blow up the middle of that interior offensive line in the run game. And I love it. I think it's a great option. Do I think he falls, though? I don't know if he does. And when you go past that, you say, all right, if you're looking for an exact DJ Reader replacement, I don't think he costs a first-round draft pick. Because I think, again, he's a dominant pass or run stopper. And I don't see that being a first-round draft pick option. Most of the time, you see a lot of people or a lot of teams, what sells is the sacks. What sells is the pass rush. So if you have your great pass rusher, that stuff sticks out and you get grabbed in that first round. I think the other defensive interior linemen that you scout for the run game, you can find those in a second, you can find those in a third, and you say, all right, if that's what the Bengals need, then you look later. But I think if you're saying as far as the defensive line in general, if you can find a pass rusher that you think you have a lot of faith in, you got to have a lot of faith in. I mean, a lot. If you're passing up on an offensive lineman, a good offensive lineman in the first round, and you think this guy can absolutely wreck games, you go after him, I think. It changes the game too much to have somebody that can change the game from a defensive line standpoint. I think it affects the entire defense. That pass rusher, it's kind of that game wrecker on defense. It's kind of like drafting your elite wide receiver one or your quarterback from the defensive side of the ball, because him getting that passer quicker makes it easier for the secondary. Him blowing up that run game again, the second and longs, third and longs, allows the pass rushers to get there and allows the secondary to make a play, force the quarterback to make a bad mistake. So it's a big deal. But you also don't want to handicap your quarterback. You don't want to cripple your quarterback and not draft an offensive lineman in the first round if there's a good one there. And maybe that's what it comes down to. Maybe DeJuan's gone. Maybe Wright's gone. And the Bengals say, we don't really feel that confident about the right tackles we have here. We're going to wait to the second round where we feel like we're not reaching for guys. And, I mean, if that many tackles are gone, there's going to be somebody that slides. And I think that's where the Bengals could look. You could say, all right, we'll go here. We can get the tackle in the second round. Laporta probably still available in the third. And maybe they pick up another third. It depends what they get for Jonah Williams. We say that so often. Or if they get something for Jonah Williams, then you say, we can grab the running back in a fourth. You see the way things can plan out for this team if they want it to. And still go that direction. It'd be interesting. I want to see this team go trenches. I want to see them go offensive line first. I'd love to see them go defensive line CB second. Every other position, whatever. Whenever it happens, unless somebody ridiculously good falls, get them later in the draft. I think that's your team's concerns in the first round. We'll see. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.